So you think he wants to visit you to make money, or what do you think the purpose would be for him to come and see you?
I don't know. We were pretty close friends, I thought, at one time. Who knows? Maybe he just wants to say hi.
And now?
Who knows?
How do you feel about him?
I don't know. I haven't been bad-mouthing him anywhere, so it's like, who knows?
He has walked right up to the line of saying that you're a killer.
Right.
And not just a single killer, a multiple murderer.
Okay.
You still want to be friends with him?
I didn't say I said I was friends with him. I didn't say I wanted to be friends with him.
You still want to visit with him?
I'll visit with him.
And what would you say to him?
Shut the f***, you idiot. I guess, pardon me. So it's just like, Joel's a, have you met him?
I've spoken with him.
Have you sat down and talked with him?
Not face to face.
Okay. Well, get ready to get hit on, because that's coming. You're a pretty lady. I'll bet you $1,000 Joel will hit on you during the conversation you have with him. So
what would you say to Joel Brodsky if you had an opportunity to visit with him here at the prison?
Quit trying to use me to better your own position. He'll write a book. Did he write a book? He might have written a book. I don't think it sold very well. But he wants the publicity to make money. And he wants to step on my back to do it.
Joel Brodsky is with me live now. Okay, Joel, you have your say now. What's your reaction?
My wife isn't going to let me hit on you. You know, he doesn't even know that Steve Greenberg dropped him like a hot potato over a couple of years ago, and he's represented by public defenders with his post-conviction, so he doesn't know what the hell's going on. But, you know, Drew doesn't realize, you know, he's sitting there saying, hey, I made a mistake because I wouldn't let him testify. What he doesn't he realizes, but he doesn't realize what he's saying is, there's one reason a lawyer can't let a client testify if the client wants to testify, and that's if the lawyer knows the guy's going to get up on the stand and lie. So basically, Drew's kind of confirming, you know, I can't, I'm trying to walk right up to the line and not cross it. But what Drew's doing is basically affirming that I know what happened.
So walk right up to that line here and tell me what it is you're trying to say. You're telling me, if I'm not mistaken, Joel Brodsky, that you recommended he don't testify because you as a lawyer could not let him testify because you knew he was lying when he said he was innocent. Is that correct?
Well, a lawyer cannot allow a client to testify who he knows is going to lie on the stand. And you guys can draw your own conclusion from that.
No, I want you to conclude it for me. Is that why you recommended he didn't testify?
I wish I could do that, but I can't. But I know you don't have to be a rocket scientist or a Harvard PhD to figure that one out.
I'll try one more way. He just said in the interview, let's say I did say something incriminating. Did he say something incriminating?
Well, once again, I can't get into exactly what he told me. But, you know, like I said, I don't know if he knows what he's saying when he makes these ridiculous claims about ineffective assistance that was denied by the trial court, the appellate court, the Supreme Court, and the federal court. They all said that's not true, that he got good representation. But when he says that I wouldn't let him testify, there's only one reason for that. And, you know, you can draw your own conclusions, but that's the law. It's Rule 3.3. A3 of the Rules of Professional Conduct. It's right in the book.
Joel, are you at some point soon, you have hinted that you're going to break privilege and tell the world what Drew Peterson told you about the deaths of both Kathleen and the death of Stacey, which right now we don't know about. We think she's missing.
Well, I think, you know, Drew wants to visit me. I think I'm going to go visit him because I'd like to see him do the right thing. I'd like to see Drew, because he's never getting out. That post-conviction thing has been about 2.5 years now. Mostly those cases take a few months.
You know, Joel, I'm going to say to you, I actually asked him, you're stuck in here for life. Nothing's going to change that. Why not just come clean and confess? And he didn't say because I'm innocent. He said because I don't want my kids thinking that stuff about me.
Right. Well, I know, look at Drew, as Drew said, I know him. I know how his mind works. I know what he's thinking. Him and I, we're together for what, 6 years. I want to talk to him. I think he should do the right thing. I think that if he does the right thing, it'll benefit everybody, including his children, including him. I think he needs to do the right thing because he's not getting out. If he had a chance,
what's the right thing?
That's different, but he's never getting out.
What's the right thing?
Just to tell the truth.
And what's that truth?
Well, he'll have to. I want him to tell him. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go arrange a visit with him and sit and talk to him and go over old times and also try to convince him or talk to him about doing the right thing.
Tell you what, Joel Brodsky, you and I should go together. How about that? I'm fresh out of time right now, but I'm going to have you back. Thank you for this tonight. Really appreciate it.
We have to have a chaperone because, what Drew says. So, other than
Joel
that,
Brodsky. Okay. All right, thank you. I'm going to have you back. And thank you to the viewers as well. We're flat out of time. Cuomo is coming up next. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.